All right. I'm sending out the link.
It's all good. So, hello, everyone. We are here on the Loyalty and Friends Self Love Podcast, and we're in honor. I am so happy to be here today. I got my sister Beloved in the building, y'all. I know it's been a while since we've been here to connect and collaborate and just love and support one another. So, I miss each and every one of you. I know each and every one of you miss me just as much. So, we're gonna get this party started. I know sister she be on the move, on the go, but that's a beauty in being able to stream because we don't even have to be in the same place, okay? But we can make this thing happen the way that we're doing it right now as we're speaking, okay? So yeah, if y'all are here, make sure y'all give us a shout out. Give us some love, support. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, all the above. I'm not sure where you're watching from, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, it could be LinkedIn, it could be Twitter, who knows, right? We are connected all over. So thank you all again. So let's start, sister, okay? Because I know who you are. We have had the opportunity not only to connect on social media on different platforms, but in person quite a few times now, okay? And that's with this next adventure that we have going on. And we might have some others joining us. I'm not sure. Oh, I got my brother EA in the building, so I want to add him to the stage as well, y'all, because this is a
Hey.
family affair.
Hey,
It is
ladies.
a family affair
Hey,
today,
ladies.
okay?
I'm
So
Big
these are some of the cast members, y'all. I will be playing in the play. Beloved will be playing in this play as well as my brother EA and so many other amazing talents. So let's start with Beloved. We're gonna let her introduce herself, let her know, let the people know who is Beloved.
Hey y'all, and you gotta excuse me. I'm trying to get y'all out so everybody can see this amazing podcast that Loyalty has put together. First and foremost, thank you for having me. And yes, guys, my name is Beloved Dynasty, and I am a worldwide actress. Yes, I'm putting that into the atmosphere. um so you just have to catch up to see me. The world has to catch up to see me. But yeah, I'm just a person who's passionate about what she does and excited to be here. I'm part of the play as she shared with y'all. um I'm getting some feedback. I don't know, can y'all hear the feedback on y'all end?
Hmm. I don't hear it here, so let's see. But I would mute while you're talking just in case. But go ahead and continue, Queen.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, that actually sounds a lot better. So as she shared, I am in the musical. It is called Differently Able, which means a lot to me because I have entered into that world, and so I can feel what they're feeling, and I'm super excited to be a voice for somebody that I've always been had a heart for, and now I have a true understanding for. And you can get your tickets at differentlyablethemusical.com, so you can tune in and see such an amazing great what were brown groundbreaking moment and be part of history. And it's going to be a record breaking year for this. So I'm super excited to be a part of it.
Absolutely, I am as well. So it's just an honor for one to support my brother Deontay Bolden. So if you don't know who Deontay is, I'm telling you, he is amazing. We met on it started really on Clubhouse with us, and then we took it off of Clubhouse and we met in person. And what an amazing person! And wow, I couldn't ask for any better support. So any opportunity that I get to support him back, hey, I'm all in. So about this play is called Differently Able. It is a musical play, and it's going to be right here in Atlanta, well, a little outside of Atlanta in the Marietta, Georgia area, okay? So, yes, we are calling everyone, come out and support. The tickets are on sale because he wants to make sure that every person gets the opportunity to be a part of this experience, okay? We are really highlighting some amazing talent, those of the differently able community, and you get to see this storyline in an amazing way. And I'm very honored to be a part of it. Oh, we have, oh, that's, do you want to join from your other device as well? Or no? I just want to make sure. Oh, he left us. I'm gonna join him back. Okay, but yes, you all. So just to be a part of history and the making like this, it's It's fabulous, okay? But this play is one I haven't seen before. I don't know about you all, EA. What about yourself? I want you to introduce yourself. I know they have seen you on Loyalty and Friends quite often, but hey, it's a different time, different season. We haven't been here in a minute, so yes,
Yo, can you hear me?
yes.
Okay, you gotta mute your mic because it is a
Okay.
feedback if you want to. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, EA here. I am in the building. I'm actually playing coach. Yes, coach for the whole this. I forgot how to pronounce the play. I'm sorry. I'm like moving and grooving, but I'm super excited.
Differently able musical
Differently
player.
able. OMG. I am definitely the coach, and I'm coming from Oregon, from the great state of Oregon, man, just to bring that great energy. Shout out to Deontay and the whole crew, man, especially this lady right here, Beloved. I was in practice. I flew in for some mandatory practices, man, and I was sitting there watching this lady, man. This lady, she was so in character. I had to, when we left, I had to ask the people I was with. I was like, "Hey, is something wrong with her?" Because she was bobbing and weaving and she was just in full mode. So you guys better be there. Don't meet me there. Beat me there. Tickets on sale. We want to sell this thing out. Let's get it.
Absolutely. And this is my first opportunity, you all. I've never been in a role, did any acting. I mean, I think God has given me all the skills that I have because, hey, you just never know. Stay ready. You got to get ready. So I'm definitely looking forward to being a part of this. I'm playing the interviewer on the red carpet. So it's going to be an amazing scene. And just to be able to really be able to be in on it, like on the inside, is a totally different experience than when you're actually watching it just from the seat. So we definitely want you all to come out, support. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, okay? Tickets are on sale right now. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite. And we hope to see each and every one of you. And you get to meet us in person. Come see Loyalty. Come see EA. Come see Beloved. And so many more amazing people. And the man himself, the actor director behind it, Deontay Bolden himself. Okay. So I've been telling my friends I'm very excited about this opportunity, but let's dive a little bit, okay? Because we're gonna definitely keep shining and keep highlighting the play overall throughout this interview. But I definitely want to be intentional while we have this platform. So, Beloved, I don't know, have we ever? I don't think we've ever interviewed together. So this is your first time on Loyalty and Friends. Is that correct?
It is, and I'm so excited to be here. It's I'm excited, and I love the background.
Well, thank you. So, with that being said, I really want the audience to really get to know who you are behind just even the character. Okay, we know who your character is, and I want you to explain to them who your character, like your role that you play in this. Okay, so they can really understand on a deeper end. But then we're gonna dive into some childhood things. Okay, like what did that look like for you? What did your upbringing look like? Because I think that's a great way that people get to know who you are as a person. Okay. So I'm gonna mute my mic and put it back on you. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. So, my character is Majesty, and she's actually the heart of the play. And she has autism, and she wants to be normal because she wants to be a model, and she feels like in order to be that, she has to be like everyone else. And I think when she gets that opportunity to actually go to the other side, she learns real quick that, hey, the grass is never greener on the other side. You just got to be content where you're at and sprout and love you for you. That way others can learn to love you for you, and that is that. So in order to get a little bit more about Majesty, you got to come to the play. I want to give you everything. So y'all make sure y'all go to differentlyabledthemusical.com to get your tickets. And if you can't make it, you can donate a ticket. Just scroll up till you see the donation button. It's all the way at the bottom. So you can donate a ticket for someone who can show up and show out, because this is really going to be amazing. It's a brilliant. I mean, Deontay. Oh my God! And the songs, baby. Y'all think TikTok bopping these songs now? They're gonna be bopping all of his songs. Everyone, y'all. You know how they say 50 Cent had no skips. this is gonna be no skips on this
Hey,
soundtrack.
let me jump in here real quick because I'm telling you, man, when I came from Oregon to see the play, when I had to do the mandatory rehearsal, okay, I was singing the music all night. Like it's some great music produced by Deontay. The play was produced by Deontay, and I'm telling you, beloved, just because now I see you in your full element and now you're in your normalcy, let me just talk to you normal, okay? You are doing an amazing job, okay? Because now I see you. You look normal now. Because when I saw you that day, even after we was talking, you was still in. It was like I was like, "What this girl? What's wrong with this girl?"
I can't be out of character until November
Hello.
24th.
Okay, so hey, if y'all don't get there and see this woman in character, I'm telling you, it's gonna blow your mind. It blew minds. I'm telling you, I was asking my people, who is this? What's wrong with this? I seen her at the Bolton Award. She was not like that. That's what I said. That was the words I used, literally. Okay, so shout out to you, Gummy. Yes, shout out to you.
And speaking of that, I feel like when you're playing a role, you have to engulf a little of your real life into that character as well, because otherwise, how do you truly bring it to reality, right? So that brings me back to like your childhood and just your makeup and just some of the things you may be experiencing, how that maybe even helps you connect to your character in this play. So let's speak on that a little bit, beloved.
So how I get where Majesty's coming from. My childhood, I kind of got the best of both worlds. My father is of military background, so of course I had the great upbringing where, the nice homes, good schools. And then on my mom's side, it wasn't so great. It was a struggle there, and the schools that you could go to that you could afford in that neighborhood or what have you. So I got the best of both worlds, and I really appreciate that because it really helped me to be well grounded. Um, and yes, in school I had to deal with people would tease me, you know what I mean? So I get why Majesty wants to be normal. Me personally, baby, because I got God, I never care what people think about me. And so it makes me like it's hard to play when you're in such a state of mind of don't need validation, don't care what nobody say, or whatever the case may be. So I'm super excited to see even though I won't be able to see myself, but hopefully he records it so I can see myself, and allowing this to be a challenge for me to really portray this character because of who I am outside of Majesty. And thank you so much, EA, for even sharing that with me, because it means so much. Because I don't want to share everything about me, because there's a testimony that God is gonna get the glory for. So once the play is over, I'll be able to fully give a testimony of my background and what's really going on with me. And I'm super excited for everybody to hear that, because when you do hear it, you're gonna be like, oh, wow, wow. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be one of those moments that God is really gonna get the glory. But I'm just super excited to see how I embody the character, because it's gonna show me, like, can I carry this play? Not that I'm carrying it, because I'm of course I'm not the head honcho, but I am the heart. And I think that is such an important part as well, based on what I'm going through as myself.
So
Okay,
let me ask you this.
let
I
me
got
jump in
one
here.
quick question real quick, and then I'm gonna let you jump in, EA, right? So can I would say, yeah, so you maybe having experienced exactly what Majesty has experienced as far as, like her situation where having autism and things like that. Can you think of some people maybe even within your lifespan who resonates or looks like Majesty that you maybe have encountered?
Yeah, I actually used to be in the healthcare field. I was a caregiver. And my client he was 19. I'll never forget him. That's my baby. But he had autism. So some of the things that I remember him doing, I embody that in my character, because I'm really actually speaking and being the voice for people like him and anyone else who has autism, because autism is not what everybody think it is. It all doesn't have a look. Some people might look regular, but they have autism. Some people might have this or what they do to make them feel comfortable or be able to cope with what they're going through. Um, and autism looks different for everybody, whether it's a female or whether it's male. And so I'm trying to not only embody just one set of autism, but kind of do a mixture of all, but still be majesty. So everyone can see themselves and I can be that voice for them. Like today, we did the last bit of the promotion tour, and I literally had to hold back the tears as I was performing because I saw the joy and the of the the special needs community just falling in love with what we were just doing of that little snippet. And I tried so hard to stay in character and not cry because it made me so proud to be a voice for them. And I've always been that person. Like if people can't speak up or if people, you know what I mean? I've always been that person to step in for somebody else, because if people are being treated wrong or whatever the case may be, I am that activist and not even knowing it. It's just part of me. You know what I mean? And like literally I almost went to jail for trying to stick up for somebody because I felt the police officer was not in the right. And I don't care who you are. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to say what I'm going to say.
Right, so you can see how you were purposed for this role, how it all
Exactly.
comes full circle. So I want to let EA tap in as well. So come in, brother.
Hey, no. I'm just coming to encourage. I have no questions because you know, you're well spoken. You giving me everything. You know, I'm learning about you in this interview. So man, if they ain't there, they gonna miss a treat. You are phenomenal. You are half woman and half amazing. Okay.
I love it.
Yes, I'm super excited now that we just came here. That's why I'm glad we did the interview, because the interview just really gave me that behind the scenes. So before I go, because I gotta go, I got other things I gotta do to get prepared for this play, because I'm walking to Atlanta from Oregon. I'm coming over the river and through the woods, right? So I gotta start early. I gotta be there early. I'm leaving shortly so I
Y'all
can be
better
there.
beat him.
But Deontay came in here now. I can't go. I gotta cancel my walk plans. Deontay, the man, the myth is in the building, man. What's good, bro?
Hey, what's up? I didn't think I would be able to get on here because I wasn't sure because I was doing some other promo stuff, but I was like, let me hop on.
Come on, man.
I
Yes. Man, shout out to you,
let's
man.
let Deontay introduce himself. So this is the real man behind all of this. He brought us all together for his vision, for his mission, for his purpose. And I'm honored to be a part of it, Deontay. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart on my platform. And, you know, anytime I get an opportunity to support you, King, you know, I'm always going to be there. So it's amazing. What we're doing is making history. We're a part of your history that you're making. So I want to stop because I think you can explain the play better than anyone because it's your vision, okay? So I'm going to put myself on mute and put it on you just for a moment.
Yes, for those who do not know me, I'm Deontay Bolden. I am the CEO and founder of Deontay Bolden Productions, and I am the writer and creator of Differently Abled. It was inspired by my brother who had special needs. My brother was my heart, my best friend, and he passed away in 2006. And even though it's been almost like 18 years, it's still like yesterday. But my brother, he had special needs. He had muscular dystrophy, which is a disease that weakens the muscles. And he was often bullied and teased. And when we were really shut in on COVID, I started thinking about things because as creators, it's important to make sure that anything we put out here in the world is something that really can create and spark change. And I realized that growing up, there wasn't a lot of resources for those who have special needs. You know, like I couldn't go into a bookstore and find a book that could really explain why my brother was in a wheelchair. And it was hard to navigate as a child because kids want to be friends with me, but then they didn't want to be friends with my brother because they didn't understand what, you know, his different ability was. And a lot of times kids tease what they don't know. And it really pushed me to create something that can be tangible for children, a book, but also something that I was like, let's take to another step and change it into a musical. that they can see. So I decided to actually put this on the stage after talking to a friend, Differently Able the Musical, and it's about 4 children. One who's inspired by my brother King. He has muscular dystrophy. He wants to be a basketball player, but he feels like he's not good enough because he's in a wheelchair. We have Adore, who is visually impaired. She wants to be in a relationship, but she feels like she's not good enough because she is visually impaired. And we have Majesty, who has autism. She wants to be a model, but she feels like she's not beautiful enough. And Royal, who stutters when he speaks, but he wants to be a singer, but he feels like he's not good enough. And they're all navigating going into high school with these different abilities and trying to fit in, but they find themselves the center point of everyone's jokes and laughter. And it's around the Christmas time where most kids ask for gifts and toys, but their desire is to be normal and see what life is on the other side. And they take that magical journey only to discover that they're different because they make a difference. And I just feel like this is so needed in our communities. And last night I was in an interview on a radio station, and I said that if we want to spark change, we have to find creative ways of doing it, because people don't listen to just lectures anymore, but when they can see it. And we have amazing music going with this that I actually wrote all the songs. They are composed by Isaac J Music. And we have amazing casts such as yourselves who are just really putting in the work. And I really want people to come out and experience this, because this is something that's just starting, but it's about to blossom into something very huge and big. So I'm excited for where we're going with this.
Absolutely. And just to be a part of this, Deontay, for one. So, y'all, I gotta make you all laugh just a little bit because Deontay, I didn't tell you this. I don't know if I told you this in the beginning, but so I remember you was like, hey, yes, sis, you know, you can definitely help host with the red carpet. And I was so honored, like, yes, you know, that's my thing. I love to shine when it comes to the people. And I got the gift of gab, so I'm very good at that. And then he was like, you know, and I also want you to help get the crowd ready for opening MC. I was like, okay, like, oh, this is amazing. I get this spotlight. I'm very honored. And so when I came to support, when you all was doing like the you know, rehearsals, and he was like, yeah, my mom was like, yeah, I should give you the interviewer position, this and that. And I was like, yeah, sure, sure. I thought you were saying like interview people at the playwright.
Mm-hmm.
Then you sent me the role, and I was like, oh, this is what he was talking about. But you know what? I say God don't make mistakes, right? I say that to say that because although my when I signed up, my intentions was always good, and because you know I'm always here to support you, but I didn't even know what I was signing up for. But God always know that you are purpose for a certain position in a certain role. So just how things happen, and even how the role was given to me, how it's presented, I'm just like, wow. So this is just me, Brown, you know, breaking ground for myself. So hey, who knows? Y'all may see me in some other things. Who knows? This is definitely gonna be first of many, and I'm always ready to spread my wings. So I thank you just for giving people opportunity. The people who don't get that shine, or who may, you know, have that inspiration to do these type of things, or didn't even know they had inspiration until it was poured out of them. So you know, it takes bold people like yourself, you know, and it started with us at the Bolden Awards, and even prior to that, and really with Clubhouse, where we first really started interacting, and just from there, it's just been an amazing friendship, relationship, all the above, a family, I would say. So I just thank you so much. And
Yeah.
you shared even about your brother, you know, that's something we both have in common because I also lost my brother. So just to be able to really embody your brother, you know, your brother's character into this play, I think was just something very honorary. So that makes me even more just like, wow, it gives me chills to speak about it, you know? So how does that even affect your mother? I would like to know.
It brings back a lot of memories for us. I think it's not gonna settle in until actually the showtime, when we are like moving, because there's so many different moving parts to this. And you know, there's going to be a montage at the end that's, you know, showing, you know, the inspiration and who the true king was, you know, the character, you know, who's my brother. But it's been interesting. I think it's exciting because we're actually doing something in honor of him, and that's what really has kept me pushing. Because I actually thought that this was going to be easier than my last play, and God must have been laughing at me with my plans because this one has been even more challenging than the last one. I was like, God, this is supposed to be easy. I'm just supposed to get these few, actors together to put on this production, and it has been challenging. But if it wasn't for one, the grace of God, two, the legacy that I'm trying to, introduce people to through my brother, I think I would have quit it a long time ago, because it's just been one hurdle after another. But then seeing everything actually coming together and put together, I think it's been emotional for me and my mom because she's been the executive producer behind it and she's been very supportive. But it brings back a lot of memories.
Well, let me also give you yours, bro. Your flowers publicly, like, cause you the man, the myth, right? Without you, where would we be? Like, we met during the Bolden Awards, man. And shout out to you, shout out to the mom, the whole village, because I'm telling you, man, you are amazing. Like, you remind me of like the whole Tyler Perry story, bro. How you do your thing, man. You are you sacrifice. You put the sacrifice where it needs to be. So I'm gonna be like really like appalled if that place ain't sold out. I want the line to be around the corner, guys. So guys, let's be intentional. If you can't be there, man, donate a ticket. Okay, it's nothing. Donate a ticket to somebody that in need, that needs to be there. I'm coming all the way from Oregon. Okay, it's gonna be a long trip, but it's gonna be a well worth the trip, man. So shout out to you and the whole team. I do gotta run. Shout out to you too, Loyalty, for the work that you put in, because you've been promoting behind the scenes, man. She making sure she do promotions, she getting tickets sold. So I gotta give you yours too, Queen. You know what I'm talking about?
I feel like we all have someone, a character in that play that we can either resonate with, or someone even in our family, somebody who's close to us. I even have a cousin who grew up with cerebral palsy. So of course he's not verbal, but of course we have our own ways that we communicate. And so when people like to what we know, when they don't understand, ignorance, is just what it is. That's just the lack of knowledge, as we know. So when someone doesn't understand, sometimes they will mimic or make fun of certain things. So I felt like, us just being a part of him and just knowing who he truly was, we were always there to be his protector and to really stand in the gap line. So again, I'm very honored to be a part of this. I know some amazing, differently able people who I have had a time to connect with, and I can name some of them. Jahan Spivey is one who I'm very well connected with on, of course, Clubhouse, and I know him from other social media platforms. Brittany Thomas, she is amazing. She actually just took her first flight to Chicago, and she was honored. She received an award, where she's putting in work. Like, they're not just sitting around like some people might think, just because you see them in a wheelchair or whatever. They're not just sitting around and not doing anything. They're out here being a part of society and bringing great value to society as well. So it's important that they continuously be highlighted with things such as this, like this musical play and other things. So yes, you all, we are calling for the community. We are asking you all, come out to support this, okay? He's going to be able to truly embody his brother, okay, who's no longer here, may his soul rest in heaven, into this play. And we get to see it, so you all get to see his story through the play with the musical. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You get to see us in character, okay? Your girl is acting for the first time, so y'all got to come see this, okay? Yeah, is this your first acting gig? You mute.
Nope, it's not my first acting gig, and my role is very, very small. But the fact that Deontay, he tailored it for me, I'm there. I don't care if I had, even if I just said, if I just clapped on the stage with my brother, just to be a part of something so legendary, is phenomenal. Yes.
So let's say this though, ain't nothing we do small. I don't care if it's 1, 2 lines, 4 lines, 6 lines, a billion lines. Nothing we do is small. And he gonna play the best coach there is, okay? And like, I'm gonna be the best interviewer on the red carpet, and she gonna be the best majesty with autism, and she's gonna be able to bring that to life to really just embody that and support this, the storyline. And I'm looking forward, and just being able to really sit back and even watching it rehearsal. I know you had to leave early yesterday, Deontay, but you would have been so proud, because I've been a part of quite a few rehearsals and just really starting to come together, seeing Nicole get excited just about how everybody's really embodying their characters and stuff. It's amazing. So I'm like, wow, I've never been a part of anything like this. Plus, you have a different level of respect, I would say, because it's work. It's not just all glam and glitter as people might think it is. It is actual work. Do you hear me?
It really is.
So if you don't, I'm telling people, like, if you thinking about getting into acting or anything like that, I would tell you, do your due diligence, do your research, okay, and make sure you practice, 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 because practice makes perfect. And I would connect with people like Deontay because Majesty can give you some pointers because she's actually done other acting gigs. Nicole is amazing. She's amazing with direction, and just being able to really sit back and see her do her work has been phenomenal. And guess what? I got her on the Al app, right? So she was like, "Thank you." Then guess what? I put you on blast. She said, "Is Deontay on Al?" I said, "Mm-hmm." I said,
I'm
"But
coming back. I'm coming
I
back.
said he ain't active on that." She said, "What?" I said, "But before I could even speak to her, she already had 3 calls coming in, right?" But I was telling her like it's gonna be so many people who's gonna want to utilize her services. Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
all.
I'm very honored about that. But we're gonna wrap this up because I know we've been on here about 30
And
minutes now.
I want to give you your flowers real quick.
Yes, go ahead.
Even with EA, like I was talking to my mom, like this year has really showed me like who's truly like in my corner. And I just want to thank you and EA, because anytime I like, come to you all with something, y'all are always so supportive. And even you, beloved, like y'all are like my core people. And I say, you never forget, like as you're climbing up the ladder, of who's really been in your corner, who's been really supporting you. Because you just never know. Like one of y'all may take off before I do, you know what I mean? So I just love giving people their flowers, because I've seen a lot, and you think that certain people are in your corner, and you realize when it gets tough, people get to going, or people are just not truly committed, or people just try to take advantage of the friendship. But you all have just always been in my corner. So I couldn't do this without you all. And even just the cast, I want to shout out. Like, we've just had like such a faithful and dedicated cast. Like every time I see them come in, and they travel from different parts of Georgia, and people just around the world. We got Nick Loriano coming from Boston. It's just amazing. And you can just really tell that God is a part of it, because even Nicole was saying, she was like, I never heard this before. People just coming in from different places to play roles because they want to be a part of what you're doing. So, it's God. So I just want to say that, because even though I am the creator of this, I couldn't do it without any of my main core people who just taken out time to really be a part of this. And this message is so phenomenal, and it's going to change so many different lives. So I'm just excited for what next week is going to bring. So I'm just like, let go and let God, because in my mind, I'm like, oh, Lord, do I got to let go now? But God's like, let go and let God. So it's coming.
It's coming. Listen, and that's why you know that you're going in the right direction, brother. Because if it didn't make you nervous and it didn't make you scared, or you didn't have some level of that, then hey, it ain't big enough. So I commend
So
you.
true.
Continue to do the work that you've been doing, because man, it's showing, and you're gonna continue to get your flowers, and you're gonna continuously get EAs and loyalties and beloves and other amazing people like Nick Loriano and so many other people who's gonna come in the gap and support and just do exactly that. And I'm looking forward to our partnership next year. We can give out a little sneak peek about it, but it's gonna be amazing because the Bolden Awards is coming back. If you missed the first Bolden Awards, I'm telling you, you missed something spectacular, something I've never seen before. Just excellence, really, really highlighting the underdog. Beloved was also a part of the Bolden Award experience, and she was honored. So yeah, she was on our honorary. So it's amazing. I can't wait to the next one, and I'm looking forward to partnering with you all for the LIE Foundation, of course, which is our nonprofit. And if you have not connected with the LIE Foundation, make sure you connect. You can visit liefoundation.org. And our community, well, our nonprofit is to serve the underprivileged, underserved youth community through education, through solution-based therapy. We have workshops, name it. We want to be that for your youth, okay? So definitely tap in. Let them know how they can get their tickets. And the tickets are on sale, so y'all better go purchase these tickets today. I actually spoke to Pamela Duran. I'm not sure if you remember her from Clubhouse. She remember you. It's been probably a minute, but she is planning to come in person. She's close to Marietta, so she's gonna bring some of her friends as well. I spoke to her on Al earlier today. So I'm looking forward to that. And make sure y'all download Al today. If you haven't already downloaded the Al app, which is OWWLL, again, OWWLL. That is an amazing platform to network, collaborate, but also monetize while you're doing it, okay? I can teach you the ropes. I've been doing it for 2 years now, and I have about 107 people I have brought on board, okay? So come on there. Learn how you can network and collaborate, but also monetize your time while you're doing it. But it's on you. Let them know how they can get their tickets today.
Yeah, so if you are planning to come, which I don't know why you wouldn't come, because I'm like, this is going to be an event of a lifetime. But you could go to www.differentlyabledthemusical.com. So it's DIFFERENTLY, the musical, MUSICAL.com. You can get your tickets. It's also available on Eventbrite. I know the issue. I got to get this QR code thing down, because I know for the flyer, the QR code lasted for a little while and then it didn't. But it's also the website on the back if you have flyers. But go to the website, get your tickets, and come out and be a part of this. So you can either go to Eventbrite, or you could just go to our www.differentlyabledthemusical.com. If you're friends with me on social media, you could just click the link in my bio, because it's there where you can purchase your tickets and just come out and be a part of this experience. I guarantee each and every person that's going to leave this show, I have no doubt in my mind that it's going to be a life changer, whether you're going to get a song and you're going to be singing it on your way home. Listen, I don't wrote all these songs and I'll be listening to it in my car, and I'm like, oh, this is my jam. Like, it's really that type of musical. Like today we went, Beloved and I, we went to a Rising Coffee and Tea Bloomers day program with special needs. And we just did a snippet of our song called Short Bus, and they ran up to us afterwards and was like, I love that song. Like, I can't wait to see it. Like, it's just really that. And people are like, it's so catchy. So we're bringing cool back, you know, like what it means to be like on the short bus is often negative, but we're turning into something positive. So we definitely want you to be a part of this experience of changing lives. Different, but you know.
I think that's one of my favorite ones. On the short bus, we can't tell y'all no more, or come watch the show, hey. So on that note, you all, this has been fun. It has been amazing. I'm looking forward to doing this again. So make sure you get your tickets today. Come see your girl Loyalty. Come see Beloved. Come see Deontay, the man behind the plan, and all the other amazing talent. EA is going to be in the building, Nick Loriano, and we can name so many more people, okay? You don't want to miss it, all right? So until next time, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your friends, right? All right. See y'all later.
Bye.